And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. The Tribe continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Dylan Bundy is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Striding in for the Indians, number 15. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First offering on its way. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now in the box, Jake Taylor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So coming to the plate, Lee Van Dyke is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. A man at third with one away. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. One out and a runner on third. Hit hard back up the middle. Hardy's there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Eddie Harris gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So digging in now, Jim Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here's Seth Smith now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Missed with a slider. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Sammy Huffman. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Dale Tomlinson. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping into the box, Donnie Larson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Tomlinson on at first, nobody out. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Settling in now, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. Three and two to the Indian center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box, Roger Doran. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tapper down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are loaded with only one out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cleveland's out in front, 3-0. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He went deep in the contest last night.
Mark Trumbo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Number 22 is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Now here's the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The payoff pitch one more time.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Lee Van Dyke. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Van Dyke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Now
He had to stare down a really good
22.
hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, number 22. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Huffman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance. Dale Tomlinson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave one. They lead it 3-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifted in the air to center. Mays has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Joseph swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Tomlinson has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in for the Indians, Donnie Larson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Larson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 4 runs, only 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Roger Doran, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Whoa. 2-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Trumbo. 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Stope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles nothing. Riding in once again, Jim Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Smith around first, heading for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
A man at second with one down, and standing in now the third baseman Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Smith rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In his career, Trumbo hit his 200th career big league home run yesterday, and I'm sure that ball's all marked up and ready for the mantle at home.
Yeah, Matty, I always think it's cool when that authenticator comes out, puts that little shiny sticker on that baseball. Certainly for your 200th homer, that's exactly what happened.
And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Trumbo, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Now the 2-1 is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he takes ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 2. Digging in once again, Lee Van Dyke. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Van Dyke.
Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready once again, number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Huffman. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Sliced hard on the ground. Hardy's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 2. Ready now for Baltimore. Jonathan Scope. First time up, he went down looking.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Catcher number 36.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Scope on second. Hardy on at first with nobody out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Jim Ramirez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Seth Smith.
Next will be the designated hitter, Seth Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Curveball that time, not even close.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Taylor is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 35, Brad Rock.
Digging in, Dale Tomlinson.
Leading off for Cleveland, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Joseph has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Larson.
So digging in now, Donnie Larson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Brock, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Missed with a slider.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
The 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones.
Yeah.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Full count still. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tomlinson moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-1 to count. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 5-2. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 71, Oliver Drake.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Roger Doran.
He's set. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Jake Taylor popped him up. Davis moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Standing in, Lee Van Dyke. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. A bouncer up the middle. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan. Go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First offering on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Tomlinson looks up into the bleachers and gone. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As they watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Larson is up with it on the first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Striding into the box, Caleb Joseph, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Jim Ramirez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jim Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Tomlinson giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 58, Tony Hart.
Digging in once again, Sammy Huffman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Sammy Huffman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready for another shot now, Dale Tomlinson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Donnie Larson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Count now a ball and a strike. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Tomlinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
A man on third with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. Trumbull is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Tribe, and it remains 5-3. Sammy Rhodes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sammy Rhodes.
Here's Seth Smith now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Designated hitter, Seth Smith.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A runner at first with no outs here. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Popped him up. Number 22 waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Tomlinson on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Number 16 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready once again, Adam Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now, time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here, to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. In now for the O's, Chris Davis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 15 is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. Number 16 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 16.
Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Day rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Doran leads off first with 1 away. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Lee Van Dyke waits on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in, Lee Van Dyke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball way out of here as it bangs off the gate. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
The batter, number 22.
Into the box now, number 22. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Sammy Huffman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Up around the face.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in to try it again, Dale Tomlinson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny.
Stepping up to the plate, Donnie Larson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Michael Givens takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Michael Givens.
Willie Mays will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Huffman at second. Larson at first. 2 out in the inning. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Indians 8 and the Orioles 3. Tony Pearson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Tony Pearson.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Taylor is there. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was great all night long. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Hit hard to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-3 tonight. The Cleveland Indians pick up win number 70 to top the division. Eddie Harris hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 8 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards light rail station.